Alright guys, welcome back. So I've got another problem lineup for you guys in today's video, and we have the square root of x plus square root of minus x is equal to 4, and we have to figure out the value of the x for this question. So first of all, common approach in these kind of questions, we're trying to get rid of the square root because that way it would be easier for us to deal with the x alone. So we're going to take the square on each side of the equation, and we're going to get the square root of x plus the square root of minus x to the power of 2 is equal to 4 to the 2, and we know when we have a plus b to the power of 2, this will be equal to a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. So from the first one, we have the square root of x to the power of 2 plus 2 times square root of x times square root of minus x plus square root of minus x to the 2 is equal to 4 squared, which is 16, and we know when we have the square root of a times the square root of b, this is equal to the square root of ab, which is the case in here. So what we're going to get in this one is that from the first one we have square root of x to the power of 2, which will be x plus 2 times the square root of x times minus x squared plus minus x is equal to 16, and this is going to be our first hint. We know x squared is a positive number and we have a negative number under the square root, meaning that we're going to be dealing with complex answers in here. So x minus x is going to be 0, so we get rid of the x and we can divide each side of the equation by 2. So the square root of minus x squared is equal to 16 divided by 2, which is going to be 8, and here we're going to get rid of the square root in here, which in the left side we're going to get minus x squared is equal to 8 squared, which will be 64. So basically our x squared will be equal to minus 64, and if we do the square root on each side of the equation, we're going to get the absolute value of x is equal to the square root of minus 64. So we have a negative number under the square root, which means we can get 64, and we're going to use our imaginary number I squared, which is going to give us the minus 1. So 64 I squared. So our absolute value for x is equal to 8i. We know when the absolute value of a is equal to b, our a is equal to b, and our a is equal to minus b as well. So if that's the case, our x in here would be plus or minus 8i, which will be the two answers for this question. Hope this all made sense. Let me know if you guys have another approach to solve this one. Leave it in a comment that everybody can benefit. You guys take care. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.